Hey everybody, how are you? Thanks for joining Thanks for joining me. I am Matt Pierce here on the Matt Pierce Show this morning. Thanks for joining us. We are going to get into, I don't know what we're going to get into this morning, but this whole idea of presidential politics has really gotten me burned out. I mean, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. I mean, it seems like these guys are out there talking about things that only matter to a few people. And I'm absolutely sick and tired, done with, through, sick of Donald Trump, Ted Cruz, Hillary Clinton, and Bernie Sanders. I'm absolutely sick of it. I mean, what did they accomplish last night in Wisconsin? Nothing. They didn't accomplish a damn thing. We knew what was going to happen before it happened. I mean, what are these guys talking about? My dad used to say something. If you waste your time talking to people who don't listen, who do you think's going to hear? True story. Who do you think's going to hear if everybody keeps talking over everybody? Nobody. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. You've got a communist versus a liar. Ted Cruz, you got a wimp versus a bully. I mean, that's what it boils down to. A wimp and a bully, a communist and a liar. I mean, what good is this getting us? Absolutely nowhere. I mean, it's not getting you, it's not getting me, it's not getting any of us anywhere. And the truth of the matter is we're stuck with these idiots running for president. I mean, that's the truth of the matter. These idiots are not talking about things that actually matter. They're talking about a few things that matter to some people, but not things that matter to all of us. I'm done with it. I don't care if we ever talk about politics on this show ever again, to be honest with you. I mean, because here's what I've got this figured out, okay? With this whole idea in the Republican Party talking about a brokered convention, point blank, they don't give a rat's behind about you and me. And these elections are all going to be figured out long before you and I ever get a chance to vote. I'm sure in some back room somewhere, Reince Priebus has this all figured out. All figured out. Well, how are we going to defeat Donald Trump? How are we going to defeat Hillary Clinton? How am I going to keep my emails from going public? I mean, these bunch of idiots. I mean, let's face it. There's no John Kennedys, there's no FDRs, and there's no Ronald Reagans. Anymore, wherever you look at in this world, there's none of them, no matter where you look. And that's the truth. I'm Matt Pierce. Thanks for joining us here on the show. Do not call me today talking about politics, because I'm sick of it. I am completely done. There's 2,500 other talk shows out there that you could listen to if you want to talk about politics. This is not it. I'm so done with it. I'm absolutely so done with politics for this life. Because these buffoons are going to do whatever the hell they want to do anyway, and you and I are going to take the shaft for it. True. Yesterday I was asked to give my honest opinion about a network called TV One. Okay? I want to talk to you a little bit about race in this country. Okay? Roland Martin. I'm not going to call Roland Martin a journalist because he's not, but he's a racist. That's what he is. He's a damn racist. In TV One, the network, they have things really, really, really backwards. Okay? You can call me a bigot. You can call me a racist. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But we're going to have this discussion right here. For the next few minutes, we're going to have this discussion. Point blank, if you treat me with respect and you treat me as an equal, I will treat you the same damn way. I will treat you as an equal. If you treat me as less than an equal, then I'm going to treat you as less than an equal. Okay? You're going to get what you give. Okay? Can you imagine if I went on a network and I said, I'm Roland Martin with TV One News, for we're blacker than Malcolm X. If I went on network TV and I said, hello, I'm Matt Pierce and I'm whiter than David Duke, you know what would happen to me? There would be a lynch mob at my house. And rightfully so. The problem with this country is everybody wants things their way. Okay? I want equal rights, Matt. Okay, we give them to you. Now you want better rights. I want to save bluefin tuna, Matt. Well, okay, we enact laws to help you do that. Okay, and we do things to help you do that. Well, now I want to ban fishing, Matt. I mean, where does it stop? Let me tell you something. I know plenty of African American people out there who have my respect. Plenty of them. Plenty. Plenty of people out there who go out every single day and do the right thing. But this is to the ones that don't. Okay? This is to the people that don't. The truth of the matter is, you, my friend, are creating the problem. Because you want to be seen as different than me. Not the same, you want to be seen different. Okay? As a professional journalist, as a professional news person, I will not sit here and stand by and let somebody like Roland Martin be in the same crowd as me and call himself a professional and sit there and say, welcome to TV One, I'm Roland Martin, well, we're blacker than Malcolm X. He's a bigot. He deserved to get kicked off a national network, to be honest with you. Because you know what? He's still living in the past. You know what stops you? Do you know what stops you from becoming somebody? You! Not the government, not the color of your skin, not the school you go to. You! You're talking to a guy here who's got a 3rd grade education in public school, all right? I didn't let it stop me. I had to have a little encouragement on the way. But I didn't let it stop me. You want to talk about somebody who's got their back up against the wall? I'm going to tell you a story about people who have their backs up against a wall. You're looking at a guy whose mom got pissed off at the school district and took him out of school in the 3rd damn grade and decided to homeschool him and never seen the inside of a classroom until he was well up in his 20s. You know what? You think you've got a problem with being held back in this life? Kiss my ass. The only problem you have in this world is yourself. Nothing was ever given to me, I promise you that. Nothing. The government was not there to help me become who I am today. And you want to sit there and you want to cry and whine and bitch about all these little problems. The problem, my friend, is you. Get off of it. Stop your whining, stop your moaning, and go out and make something of yourself. Listen, I'm going to tell you how it is. Listen to me. For 5 minutes, listen to me. It's very, 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 very simple. I know what it's like to be poor. I know. I've been there. I know what it's like to be behind bars. I've been there. I know what it's like to be a victim of society. I've been there. I know what it's like to have been so poor. When I first started out in this business, I remember days when I would go to Taco Bell and I was so happy to get a bean burrito. You know? I want you to get off of it. You know, there have been times in my life where I got audited by the IRS because I made so far below the poverty line and I actually survived. Can you believe that? It's true. I mean, we're talking ramen noodles, 10 for $1 or 5 for $1. Excuse me. Remember Flavor Aid? You remember that? Cool-Offs? You remember Cool-Offs? Mayonnaise sandwiches? Huh? You don't know. You have no idea. Go out and make something of your life, man. Be a human being for once. Roland Martin has no idea what it's like to be poor. Barack Obama has no idea what it's like to be poor. Bernie Sanders, Jeb Bush, Ted Cruz, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, they have no idea what it's like to be poor. They don't know and they could care less. They're going to tell me how to fix it. Listen to me. It's not about anything other than good old ambition and drive. That, my friend, is what it's about. That is what it's about. Drive and ambition and becoming someone. Not about hanging your head down and saying, woe is me. This is America, where anybody has the opportunity to become somebody. And we can make these little discussions about whether or not, social injustice is there. Okay? But let me tell you something. This is a problem between the very, very rich and the very, very poor. And the middle class are getting stuck in the middle. True story. We're getting close to tax day here in the United States, 2016. We, in the middle class, are going to be footing the bill for everybody. Footing the bill for infrastructure, footing the bill for welfare, footing the bill for Social Security, footing the bill for everything. And the rich and the poor won't. They will benefit from our sweat equity. The truth of the matter is, you have the opportunity to go out there and figure this out and vote for the candidate that's going to stop it. But guess what? There's not one. There is not one candidate that can relate to you or me. And there is not one candidate running for president that knows what it's like to walk in our shoes every single day. None. I guarantee you Donald Trump has never known what it's like to be poor and to not know where his next meal is coming from. Neither has Ted Cruz, neither has Hillary Clinton, neither has John Kasich, neither has Bernie Sanders. These guys don't care about you. They don't. They don't give a damn about you or me or anybody else. They give a damn about themselves and their political affiliations. Just like people like Roland Martin only care about himself and how much controversy Roland Martin can stir up in the race issue. And TV One ought to be taken off the air. Because if I was to start a network and I said something like, "Yep, this is Matt Pierce and we're whiter than David Duke," long standing in the traditions of Nathan Bedford Forrest, guess what? You'd take me off the air. And I rightfully should be taken off the air for it. But because we have a society of two standards, that is the problem. And the Republicans and Democrats are encouraging this two-standard society. Instead of having a society where we have one standard for all, we have one standard for every class of people. That is the problem in this country. That is the problem with America. That is the problem with most people who are not listening at this show. And most people don't care. Simple as that. Most people don't care. With that, I'm going to end it right here. I am Matt Pierce. This is the Matt Pierce Show Overdrive. We will see you down the road, and I hope you'll join us. Facebook.com, Matt Pierce News. YouTube.com, Matt Pierce News. And join us all over the internet. We're all there. You can find us, Matt Pierce News. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care.